Hello and welcome back to another episode of No Danger. My name is Johnny Gilbert. I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for today, and I'm joined as ever by my friends and fellow gamers. Hi guys, how you doing?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey gamers.
Today we're going to be back in Sionwrath, but for a different session. We're no longer with our usual group. We are instead going to be following some Nightingales. So this is the Nightingales of Sionwrath, and it can be a 1-2-parter, maybe 3 a push, where we're exploring this city from a different angle. So, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Our players find themselves on a sleek sky sloop, shaped like a displacer beast mid-pounce. Its hull is carved from shadow-lacquered duskwood, and along its flanks are these arcing electric tendrils that are currently receiving lightning fired out from the storm that they're in the middle of. They are leagues above. League's probably the worst word for it because we're not underwater, but even still, it's a ship. Leagues above the Ignatius Sea, travelling from the west to the east, going towards Sionwrath, and the storm is starting to get on top of all yous. There is water everywhere. There is storm everywhere. You're trying your best to pull the ropes to make sure that the sails that are in the sky can stay at the right angles. You're all exhausted in the process. And we're going to move over straight to you. Can you explain who you are, what you look like, and what you're doing to keep this airship afloat, if that's the word to use?
Heaving at the mizzenmast is Richard, a stocky dwarf whose beards have their own beards.
A beard within a beard within a beard.
Multiple beards.
Mm-hmm.
Hair is beards. So many beards all over his body.
Mm-hmm.
He's the type of guy who's got braided armpit hair and stuff.
Absolutely braided armpit hair. All the hair is braided, braids upon braids.
And what are you doing to try to keep this ship going?
So, for anyone watching this scene, you just see an almost 90-degree flat dwarf, like feet stuck to the ground, just fully leaning back as far as he can to hold this this sail in place as the winds rip the boat asunder.
Perhaps the bit of wood that it was stuck to is ripped off and you grabbed it in the last ditch effort and your whole weight is used to just hold this rope in place.
Yeah, this is the kind of guy who just has his own gravitational pull. He is so massive a dwarf, yet being so small in stature. He's wearing sort of glowing studded leather armor. You've never seen brown that glows so brightly. Arms covered in tattoos. His knuckles display WWDD, and on his left arm it's covered in a sleeve of bullet-pointed laws that are his laws that he follows.
LAWS.
L.
So not laws. Yeah.
It's not lore. He doesn't follow lore.
I mean, it's his own law.
Hey.
But yeah, laws of the land, as it were. But yeah,
There's set of lores.
he's a lawyer.
And next to
Of
a lawyer of sorts. Next to you is a small gnome with little goggles to sort of protect their eyes. Grey hair that's sort of curling out, and he's making this little robot that's going to replace where that wooden structure was. So he's putting it into the ground, he's screwing it in with this drill-looking thing, and he says to it, your job and your only job, hold the rope. And the robot goes, hold the rope. And he grabs the rope, ties it onto this, and this creature's holding, giving you that help to make sure you can keep this sail in place. We're going to move one along. Who is
Sweet.
next? Where are you?
Yeah. Okay. So darting around, probably just like the main galley is a dark-haired, a black kenku, who, I mean, kenkus are like anthropomorphic, so they do stand up. But I feel like as he darts around and tries to be quick, he almost is bent over like a bird would. So he's basically running Naruto style, just like round the edge of the ship, like. And his shroud is usually his big, heavy shroud is usually over his head, but in the wind, it's billowing off his head, and you can see this white streak of hair that runs down the centre of his head and his back, and he's frantically making noises. As he kind of ties different ropes together, or moves and drops off sandbags as required, or whatever it is. They should hold. They should hold. Imitating the gnome that said we should be fine, and then definitely we're not fine.
There's a stroke of fear going through everyone in the ship, even the readied people that have been working here for ages. The person you drop the sandbags off next to is this massive half-orc that is like 7 foot tall, covered in tattoos, missing like all the teeth in the left-hand side of his face, and he's replaced it just with a cigar that's permanently in place. He is currently using those sandbags to put in place a large gun that has started to fall off and he was holding on to, and he's placing it back in, and this gun, just a traditional cannon, but it looks like it shoots out electricity, is getting held in place, and he's using your help to do that. He's like, quick, get me more, as he shouts at you to go do what he views as your job. However, it's definitely not your job. I think he feels quite, what's the word? I've lost the word, but he feels like he's in charge for some reason. Just shouting at you.
Get more! And then I'll stupid elf, stupid orc.
And you dart off to get more things. And we're going to go to our last character.
So, as the big orc has called for more sandbags, you just hear a rope snapping from one of the port sides, and you see a shadowy figure flying up the mast, trailed by 3 sandbags, swinging round the mast, and landing perfectly next to him, holding 4 sandbags. It's got, "You requested sandbags, my friend." Yes. And greeting him is your gnome, who is 3 foot tall, dressed in purple, what can only be described as pantaloons.
And only the purple pantaloons.
Yes. He is topless. No, he has the cape. The cape it's too windy for the cape.
Yeah.
We won't get into the cape.
You don't want to start flying.
Yes. You see odd knee pads and elbow pads and bracers that he's got on. But the most distinctive feature is, of course, the mask covering all of his face, with the exception of a wonderful purple beard and mustache. Not as eloquent as our friend down there, but beautiful purple with the twirls and everything. And as he lands, you see behind him the popping up there. It's like El Chiquito Tormento as it lands, which is the introduction.
As you land and see your name, he feels like he needs to respond with his name, and he says, "Caleb Stoneshot agrees." And he takes all 4s. "Good worker, 4 at once." The Kenku only brought 1. He places it all and manages to secure this gun in place, running off to the next one to start continuing this in the middle of the storm. Can you all give me a perception check, please, as you look across this ship? I'll also take an investigation roll. I'll take both, whatever you'd rather.
Should an investigation or
perception, please.
Oh, no investigation before.
that would be an 18.
18, excellent.
Only 13.
13.
I'm rocking on 11 here.
11. So both you guys you're too caught up with the storm itself to really notice. You're doing your job, and you're doing your job as best you can. You're looking out and you're seeing there's something about this storm that feels wrong. On your way across, you've come across several storms, and actually it's been quite easy work to get the lightning through the tendrils that extend on the outside of the ship into the centre, into like this battery bay that's under the deck. But this storm feels far greater than what you've experienced before. And as you look out towards the east of the ship, so what's that side of the ship again? You already said port, so port starboard? Is it starboard? Starboard, excellent. I used to work on ships, I should know these things. On the starboard side, you see this large storm elemental starting to grow and get bigger, and you realise this storm is not just natural, it is a creature who seems to be mournfully attacking you because you're stealing the very electricity that she would view as her children, if you will. So she is attacking the ship, and there's lots of little storm elementals that start to appear on the ship. So can you all roll for initiative for me, please?
With.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's not good.
You're taking a dice each.
But no.
Where was it?
Wait, what was it?
It was a 9.
Oh,
You got an. I got an 18 plus 5.
Right, so numbers. What'd you get, Ollie?
only a 13.
13. What's your character's name again?
Richard. With a W at the beginning.
You're telling a dyslexic guy
Richard.
there's a random silent W.
Of course.
Nice.
He's just going to put 4
Richard.
W's
Nice,
in there.
excellent. That's it.
That'll
So,
do it.
right, so we got Richard's on a 13.
Yeah.
It's Richard. You
Nah,
just
yeah,
say
yeah,
Richard.
Richard.
Then we have the Kenku is called White Wake.
Wait.
White Wake. And he got it 23.
23, nice, okay. You know you can switch your...
I didn't take a
Oh,
letter.
okay, never mind.
I took spell.
And your name was
El Chiquito Tormenta.
El Chiquito
Gotta spell that.
Yeah.
Tormento.
So
Is
it's
that right?
Tormenta, yeah.
His dyslexia is only in English. His Spanish is fine.
Yes.
Well, it definitely came up as red on my Word document, so definitely not. So top of this queue will be White Wake. You see in front of the half orc that was shouting at you before, as the storm element was trying to attack him, as he's getting the gun in place. Now this gun is not like the last one. He's not seen it. He's trying to get this is now a fire gun. It's got all the elements on it. The last one had lightning. This one's got fire, and he's about to get attacked from behind by this storm element. There's other people on the ship that are also looking like they're engaged in battle. Would you like to go and protect him, or go and fight one of the other elementals, or just watch? You can just watch and see what's happening.
Okay. I'm probably not far from him because I dropped off the sandbag. What did you say his name was?
His name was
Caleb of...
El Chiquito.
Is that the only character?
That's the only one. It's
one character.
Caleb Stormshaw is what he said his name was.
Caleb Stormshot.
Yeah, Kaelith.
And he sounded like, Caleb Stormshot.
Go for it, definitely. After your he turns
No,
around.
I said his name as well.
Oh, okay,
that was
sorry,
me
my
mimicking
bad.
his name.
Yeah, but I thought you were
Caleb Stormshot.
as the act to let him know someone's behind him.
Yeah,
That's what I was
There's a
thinking.
point with the...
So he turns around, sees this elemental about to attack him. He draws out from his side this hand axe and starts slicing in towards
No,
it.
the machine
And
gun exploding.
no, this is attached to the outside of the ship, and this is on the inside of the ship with him. So this would be able to shoot at other things. You have to go outside the ship to shoot and stuff on the inside. So it's attached to the side. So he tries to get rid of the thing that's next to him. He sliced in twice.
So you would say that he is within 5 feet of that thing?
Yes, he is within 5 feet, and he
would
did a
be
whole
flanked.
total of 4 damage.
Love that.
So this thing would be flanked if you charge round to attack it,
Love
definitely.
that. And would you say I'm stealthy?
Yes.
Love that. Do I have to stealth?
I'll give you it because you're a rogue and you were not at the outskirt of the ship because
Yeah.
you're busy doing other things.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just wearing a black
Yeah.
with all the black right? I'm your most basic rogue, but I'm a bird.
Maybe he just thinks you're a bird, so it doesn't everybody access it. You're usually up here. You're usually flying about here. It doesn't care.
Okay, sweet. Then I'll just rapier in the butt.
Nice. Do storm elementals have butts?
In the eye of the storm.
In the eye of the storm.
Shove
Nice.
my rapier up his eye.
Nice. Okay.
And that's okay. What's my sneak attack damage? D6.
It's no, you're 6. You're level 6.
Yeah.
So it should be 3d6 at the moment.
What
Is
the
it?
heck?
I think it's 3d6. Pretty sure.
I think so. I've got the big
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
And
There's
you
a
can
book.
reduce that to do things to it if you want to do that, but it's up to you.
I can reduce it.
Yeah, if you can lose
No
one of the
tell me how
3d6
rogues
to
work.
do cool things. So remember, like the Battle Master, it's like that. You can lose a d6 to do
3d6.
cool things. He's got the other PHP, so you won't be able to see that, unfortunately. But go with the regular one if you want.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I rolled 2 6s, so I'll just probably keep them.
Yep, it's 3d6.
Well, 2 6s and a 3.
Oh, okay, got you.
So that's 15 plus 1.
With rapier, you can use veins.
Oh, thank you.
It
Oh,
gives advantage on your next attack.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
then.
So you slice in towards it and do how much damage? Oh, you didn't tell me what you actually rolled to hit.
Oh, it was a 21.
Okay, that doesn't hit. No, of course it does. So on you go. So how much damage was it?
That's it. Hey!
And it dies.
Do I add my dex to this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, 24. As into the damage.
Yes.
Okay.
So how much for that?
18, then 21, 25.
Math's always hard. You slice.
So, it's
You
even worse
slice.
when it's on camera and you're like,
The pressure is on.
what's 2 plus 4?
Nope. Yep.
It's because we're so used to D&D Beyond, but D&D Beyond
Yeah.
can have the same mistakes. So I much prefer dice and paper. You slice
trying.
in right in the eye of the storm, and you just manage to twirl your rapier enough the opposite direction to just dissipate the storm. And this little storm elemental just comes to an end and just dies. So one's down, excellent. Next up in the initiative queue will be Richard.
What's the closest storm element?
So where did you say you were again? You were, what were you doing? You're holding back one of the ropes. So the engineer that was building a robot, currently a storm elemental, is trying to attack him and the robot that's been made.
How confident am I that if I let go of this rope, the mass is going to hold because of the
So
robot?
the robot has been tightening round and round and round, like she's been spinning, and you feel it getting tighter and tighter, to the point where actually, if it gets attacked, you'll be in trouble. If you let go, it won't be in trouble. So I think it can hold it well enough. I think you're no longer lying down. You now went fully up, still holding on to it, but you don't feel the same tension you did feel before.
Cool. Then yeah, I'll just immediately go for the storm element. Closest to the robot. Does a 26 hit?
It does definitely hit and go. These are good rolls.
So I'm doing a divine smite. Six. 11 plus 4 is 15.
And what type of damage is that?
That is it nighttime?
It is 19, yes.
Oh, actually,
What the heck?
Then
Yeah. Is it nighttime? Then he has a nightmare.
if it's
It's
nighttime,
about to
then-
be.
then my D6 becomes a D8 because there's actually a lunar scimitar that.
Nice, okay.
So that is
Nerd.
8. So,
Is this an anime thing?
12 plus 4 is 16 points of radiant damage.
Nice. As you slice up, this thing just completely gets dissipated as well. The light just starts to peer through the storm, and it just starts to, like a Quirrell in the first Harry Potter movie, where it starts to just sort of slowly implode, just completely goes 100%. Next up, Chico.
Well,
Sorry.
that was only my attack, right?
What? So you
Yeah.
used the divine smite?
Right, so it'd be the bonus.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you're absolutely right.
he still
But
gets
I've
second
only
attack
used one
because he's level
attack
6.
action.
Yes, he's got one more attack. So there's further inside. You see one of the people that's going from the top floor and down to the second floor, who's called as it's Baxi with midnight colour. Sorry, she said midnight with dark fur. Is currently going down towards the second floor where all the batteries are, and she's getting attacked on the way down by one of these storm elementals. You want to go for that, or
Yeah,
do you want to
I'll
go
go-
for one of the
I'll go
guns
for
to
that.
fight the big guy?
No, it
There
sounds
you go.
good.
Yep.
Did you say the bad team?
Tabaxi, yes. So, yes. Sleek midnight fur is what I wrote, which is actually sounds too pretentious to say, to be honest.
That's
So,
quite. That's quite.
Does this 20 hit?
I'm learning them.
yep, totally does. So, you learn
I know what he
something
does on
yourself.
his weekends.
You have an advantage. No, so one.
5 points of
You slice in towards this being. It doesn't do much to it. Like you cut like a little bit of the storm away, but it just sort of comes back in as it swirls around.
Well, I'll do Vex on that to have advantage on my next.
Nice, cool, no problem at all. Excellent. It's Chiquito, isn't it? Sorry,
El
not
Chiquito.
El Chiquito.
El Chiquito. Yes. Okay. How many are kind of well?
So there is
What have we got?
6 left on the ship itself.
Okay.
They're attacking various people. So the people you'd know them throughout your time being the ship. So the captain is up on the steering wheel. He's now getting attacked. One hand with a scimitar hitting off the beast. The other hand holding on to the wheel. Feels like he's in a bit of danger there to some degree. He's called Captain Valkyrie Nightreeve. There is, let's see what else we've got here that's got attacked here. There is a large displacer beast in the centre of the ship, who is currently jumping atop one of the storm beams and ripping, if you can imagine, its throat out. I don't think they're in particular danger. You do see one person that looks to be a little bit struggling. There is what looks to be an old retired raider who is now the cook for the ship, who's known as Two Tails because he's a dragonborn that was born with a second tail. And he is currently was feeding some people in the middle of the storm, giving them some rations to give them energy, and now getting attacked by one of these storm elementals. He is holding it off with a lead.
Yeah.
So I think he looks the most in danger.
Then yes, I'm going to jump in and try and help my friend Two Tails here. I'm going to run in and using my, as I'm running, going to bonus action to rage, and then using my spirit totem of rage, I'm going to jump 10 feet and smack this elemental with a drop kick.
Nice, let's go.
Yeah.
Go for it, buddy. You're flying through the air.
I can't read that.
Natural 20.
Natural 1, okay, so the round's over now.
Get yourself a
let's
dice
do it.
no one can read, and you can say it's anything.
Exactly. Hey, look at that.
It does look like a 20, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
The Chinese
Are you
character.
double dice or are you double
one max, one dice.
Cool.
So one max, whatever you normally want to do, and add your regular dice on top of
It
that.
says tree in Mandarin.
Right, let's go with these two.
Joke.
17 plus 8, 20 damage with the drop kick.
Whoa.
So you speed toward this. Are you activating your little wings?
No,
No,
not activating
not
the
right now.
wings yet.
So
This was
you-
just my regular 10 feet jump that I can do.
So maybe enabled even more by the wind that's surrounding you, that's pushing you even further and faster. You feel your max speed getting reached here, and then going even faster than that because of the winds that are pushing from east to west. And as you clock into this creature, this storm elemental is not just like a tornado like most Spellmans are. It probably has a figure about it. It's quite big, one of maybe a bit of a lieutenant type thing, and you smack it on the jaw, and just the wind that was holding it in place just dissipates as like this storm slowly decreases your so you land perfectly, if that makes sense. So as you're landing through it, the storm slows you down just enough to make it a really cool ending. And Two Tails looks in awe at what you've just done. He takes a ladle full of the stew, puts it into your mouth without giving you any form of option here. You're getting a storm stew, which gives you one use of what's it called, action surge. So it's not an ability that's usable by a barbarian, but it is in this one instance. This is a once per day thing, as you feel the ability to go further and faster than you even could before. So you can use that whenever you wish, but you get an action surge whenever you want.
I have a second attack.
You still have a second attack, definitely.
Yes.
There's other people still getting attacked. There's the navigator. There's this drow who's got like a telescope that she usually uses off the back of the ship. She also looks like she's in a little bit of danger because she is just a navigator. She doesn't have a weapon. And another one that's fighting is their first mate, who is currently fighting off two elementals at once, a scimitar in either hand. Who would you like to go and defend?
I will jump in from that.
On you go. Excellent.
Yes. That is not expecting this thing. 16
Yep,
plus 6. 22 in total.
22, yep.
I'm just going to hit these guys with a strike on this one. Only 5 damage.
Right, you strike in this your second hit is not as impactful because I think you're still in awe of what you've just done before. Like,
Yeah.
You've done some pretty amazing things, but like just the way you landed almost distracted you ever so slightly. So you then get back in gear, go after this other creature, you go up, you land, but the punch just, you're not used to hitting wind, so it just doesn't quite have as much when you punch something there's like a bit of weight behind it as you hit, it just goes too fast through.
Fight in the air at this
And it
point.
just doesn't feel quite right. Using your action surge, you have to finish there.
I'll be finished there.
Excellent, right. So these elementals start attacking the people around them. So one's going to attack either one of you, since you're both right next to one. So we've got a 17 plus to hit you, Donnie, and a 16 plus to hit you, El Chiquito. I should be saying people's names rather than that. Donnie, you take 7 hit points of damage. What's your character called, Donnie? Sorry, my bad. White Wake, sorry, takes 7 points of damage. I know, it's a chance of 7 again. And El Chiquito takes 7 points of damage. Does 16 not hit?
17 on the AC, baby.
I apologise then, 16 is not high enough. So it tries to hit you back in with this sort of like shocking fist, and as it punches in towards you, the lightning just fizzles out, and and doesn't quite manage to do what it should have done. The large storm elemental that is attacking the ship, you see two hands emerge out from it. It tries to grab either side of the tendrils and start to split the ship in half. You feel the ship shake from side to side as the wood that's holding this together starts to splinter. I'm going to go back to the top of the initiative queue. Lightweight. Clarify, you've seen all the other guys still fighting other things off, but I'm not going to go through every individual. So back to yourself.
Like right in the middle, shaking things apart.
Yes, this thing's above the ship, so it's bigger than the ship. Try to pull it apart from side to side.
Oh.
There is guns you could fire off towards it on the side of the ship. There's one that looks to do fire damage, lightning damage, and one that used to just be a regular cannon. That's the three that's on the side that it's attacking from. Or you can try to attack some of the elementals that's on the ship, whatever you would rather do.
Alright. Well, this big guy. And someone hit at you and like failed?
Yeah, somebody else hit you as well. So like there's an elemental right in front of you, elemental right in front of you as well, because you did 5 damage the second time. Oh wait, no. It was you that did 5 damage the second time. Sorry, I take that back. It would hit you, so you took that 6 damage. No, you don't. So, in front
What
of
did it roll to hit?
it was a 19 plus. So I assume that definitely hits. So Richard took that 7 damage to this on my bag. Wait, you see this creature in front of Richard, and also a creature in front of El Chiquito, as well as other important people on the ship.
Other important people?
Yes.
I don't know what I have, but to just kind of... I'm trying to visualize this ship. How many sneaky places there is.
Yeah, so there is cannons all over the place, there's ropes sort of stacked all over the place, sandbags, as you said. There's lots of things you can hide behind, and sneak also works based on like if they're distracted.
Yeah.
So somebody's mid-fight with someone else,
yeah, well, I get
you automatically get sneaky damage on the attack against them. So there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
true.
of various things on the ship you can hide behind, but there's not much need to hide because all the storm elementals are engaged
Yeah.
to be married, and the
I
one in
love
the middle
that.
is not.
Oh, good for them.
But those guns you can't really sneak and attack.
No. Then I think I'll just be like, of his spell. I'll make that out. And then I'll like just hide for a second.
Nice, excellent. So you're going for the one that's
It's attacking El Chiquito.
Yeah, excellent.
Back up my boy. Is
14 hits.
Oh, let's
These
go.
things armor class are 12. These are natural beings. You've got no metal armor to protect them.
One of them.
All the dice.
What are you using? Oh, 3d6.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Roll, man. One hit, that big hit. Oh, level 7 would be another one.
20 damage.
Ooh. You fire off, is it a crossbow or a hand crossbow?
It's a hand crossbow.
You fire off this little hand crossbow and it just pierces right through the heart of this elemental, the thing that's keeping it spinning and in place. And as it hits, it lands on something solid, like a stone or something like that, and just plops to the ground as this creature, the dust that was floating around just falls to the ground. Pardon me. Is there anything else you can do with your turn? You can get sneaking again to make sure nobody can attack you. There is a large cage where the displacer beast would rest, like a cage you keep a dog in, for example. One where it goes to rest, you don't lock it in. That is a place where you can get like a good bit of shade and cover. There's sandbags to hide behind, and you also climb up maybe one of the riggings to get a bit of cover as well.
Yeah, I'll probably go up a rigging.
Excellent. So you're up a bit high, have a bit of overview of everything else that's happening. Nice. Next up, Richard.
I'm gonna run up to the bow of the ship where the mother of the storm elemental is.
Yep.
And would you allow me to try and cast protection from good and evil in a spot at the sort of crux of where she's trying to snap the ship in half?
Yeah.
Instead of it being on a willing creature, I'm just trying
Try
to
to do it on the ship itself.
Yeah, trying to force this. Basically trying to force the ship back together by giving the mother disadvantage on whatever roll
definitely.
she's trying to make.
You take an attack opportunity because there's a creature on you. But I think, you go into that. Has 14, which I assume doesn't beat your armor class. So as you run to the bow of the ship, You find this place where it's splintered more than anywhere else. This is the crux of where it's getting torn apart. You cast your magical spell. Do you have to roll anything? Does the ship have to roll anything, I suppose?
No, it's concentration up to 10 minutes,
Okay.
and it just gives creatures, gives the creatures, including elementals, disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
What is the colour of your magic? What does it sort of look like when it comes out from your hands or from whatever? Because dwarves usually use runes rather than like actual proper connection to the weave.
Yeah, right.
So would it come off of? How does that work?
the tattoos on my knuckles on my left hand and the sleeve on my right hand glow the same like brown glow that my leather studded armor is glowing. It's disgusting, frankly. Like if you're
Not the best colour.
If you've eaten something wrong that day and you see this brown glow, you're not in control of your bowels.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And that's the mantle you chose.
I didn't choose it. This is
I
who
chose
I
you.
am.
Nice. Okay.
This is who I am.
You put one hand down, the hand that's got the tenants on it, or what do you call that? The other the knuckles face down as well on either side of the ship, and that magic glows around the crack, and you start to see all the way across this crack that is forming this brown energy that seems to be bringing. I can't help it. You started this way.
No, I can
bringing
visualise
the
this
ship
perfectly.
together.
The
That is
brown.
sealing it together.
There's a brown goo sealing the crack together.
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly what's happening right now.
The brown.
Trickling down
Yeah.
as it's going
Yeah.
forth.
I feel sorry for anyone on the inside of the ship, but it's fine.
That poor tabaxi.
That wind's blowing the air away, thankfully. Nice, excellent. El Chito, you're up next, buddy.
Okay, so there is the big elemental kind of,
Yes.
and
that
they're
is-
quite through all of this.
Yeah. You can still
Okay.
fire the guns towards, or some of it's above the ship, so you could get regular high and try to attack its arms itself being.
Could get up high, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm only a 3 foot gnome.
There's so many ropes that you could
There's
just
so-
do movement.
I
Yeah.
know. I could just use my wing boots and get 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And so I'll jump up with the my wing boots to get the 40 feet advantage, and then pull out from behind me my trusty steel chair.
Nice. I like it. Excellent.
And I'm going to come down as hard as I can
Nice.
onto this elemental.
So the creature's head, if you want to think of it that way, is over the top of this ship, and you're getting right up to go like a classic chair shot to the head. Shouldn't be allowed these days, but still,
Yes.
you go for it.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 2 plus 6. That is.
I will say, this creature is not expecting you to attack from above. It's expecting stuff from below. So I'll allow a one-time and one-time advantage. You still get badged, still get badged.
Yep, fair. It's a 12.
12, excellent. Is that plus anything or 12 in total?
So it's 6 plus 6, so 12
Okay,
total.
so 12 is still not high enough, I'm afraid, to hit this creature. However, you just have that action surge still on go.
I do. Well, I've got
No, you
two
got to
attacks
attack.
in.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. Of course.
So yeah, jumped up, missed with that one. I will try and hit with just a regular sort of
There
chair
you go.
shot. As I've landed, I've just kind of rolled out over this to kind of save myself a little bit. But I will take regular chair shot. That's much better. 17 plus
Perfect.
6.
Yep, that hits.
And the chair is 8. So that is 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10.
Excellent. You crack this creature across the head with this large steel chair that shouldn't really impact this thing as much as it does, but for some reason I feel like it's almost like it doesn't expect anything like this to happen. It's just something magical seems to connect, and you hear like a cracking sound that shouldn't. It's just maybe that, you know, like when you wave metal and it can make like lightning sounds. It's the same sort of thing that I'm sort of imagining here. As you hit, the crackle of lightning comes off from the point that you break through. You still have some bits and pieces you can do. If you want, you get your bonus action, I suppose, or are you happy to finish your turn there?
I'll finish it on there. I'm keeping hold of this.
Okay.
This action side.
Can you all do a perception check for me, please? You get advantage because you're middle here. You both actually do, because you're up high as well, aren't you?
And it's perception.
Yes.
16.
16, excellent. Richard, what'd you get?
I got a dead.
About 20. Cool. Wait, what'd you get?
It's a 22.
22, okay. All three would see this.
23.
Through
I see it there.
through the shape of the clouds, you see something moving, something fast, and it's in a snake-like fashion. And this large, well, I say large, it's quite small actually, this blue dragon appears, and you see glee in its eyes. Or no, it's not blue, sorry, not bad. It's this white dragon. It doesn't seem to have much coloration to it. White dragon with not much going on about it in its looks and its design. It flies towards this storm elemental with glee in its face, if you can imagine glee. This is a tradition. This is a more Asian style dragon than it is a European style dragon. So this is one of the ones that's more serpentine with smaller hands. It wraps around this storm element and it starts to breathe the very essence of this storm elemental's energy out from it. And this dragon's hue starts to change. It goes from white as blue starts to emerge all over it, as a blue mane comes down, as these scales have got blackened edges to it, as the essence of the storm that is destroying your boat gets absorbed into this creature. As this dragon sucks all the energy out of this storm elemental, and all the little storms dissipate at the very same time, as this dragon almost just seems fulfilled. Flies off as if you're just tourists in its way. It doesn't acknowledge you.
We're like
doesn't say anything to you.
to a whale.
Yeah, like you're not what it was there for. It was there for this elemental. It absorbed its power, and you can see some attempt of sparks coming out of its mouth, but it doesn't quite manage it as it flies down towards Sionwrath, a saviour protecting the ship that was splintering from actually falling apart. What do the thieves do in the calm after the storm? There's people who are trying to fix bits of the ship. There's people that are trying. There's wind, but it's not as much as it was before. But people looking still high alert. What would you like to do?
Holy shit.
You've never seen anything like this before.
I know Dovikor got like razed to the ground by dragons, but they are bloody beautiful, aren't they?
I love the movie. You're just going to copy everything. I just need to make my voice even more deeper for you. Just keep on that just for you. No, he just looks at this. Yes, dragons, beautiful, but bastards.
Every last one.
Very bastard.
Dragons. Bastards.
Yours is better, damn it, man.
Don't you listen to him. There is the engineer is currently getting this big massive roll of copper wiring, and he's sort of stitching it over the hole that's been made, the fraction that's been made, cast some form of magic spell over it, and this stitching seems to start magically animating to almost like properly stitch it and hold it together all around the outside, as he looks completely exhausted after he's done that.
Is it a half orc?
No, this is the little gnome, the little rock gnome with like frizzy hair, who's currently did that. The gunner wouldn't have a clue how to do that. He's polishing his gun right now. No, I'm joking. Everyone's fixing bits of the ship.
Look, you've got to do things in high stress situations. Calm down. Polish your gun. Sort of things.
That's it, exactly. Captain Valkyrie comes towards the TUs and says, "Thank you for your fighting prowess. You potentially saved many innocents from their death. Thank you for your one journey with us. Sorry it was so fraught with danger, but I'm glad to have you on my ship."
Wait, there are innocents here?
Well, innocence is a broad term.
Can I meet them?
Workers that are not used to fighting.
Please.
Quite pick with yourself for saving not one but two different innocent people that are there as skilled workers, but not as fighters. So both of which give thanks. So Two Tails and also what's the name of the navigator? Silly, Sylli. Probably is a better way of pronouncing that, but we're going to go for it now. Silly. She's also drow, as well as this captain. What would you like to do as you are flying through the air? The batteries are still charging up after that long fight. There's still electricity going between the tendrils of the large displacer piece ship. What would you like to do as you're getting closer to Sionwrath?
Richard is going to try and seek out some of these innocents.
To look around for them?
Yeah, he's going to have a look and see if he has some folk that he can like convert to the true way of Duvid.
Okay.
As well as potentially learn something, because he doesn't particularly see himself as an innocent in all of this.
So there's several people, as I said before. There's the first mate, who is called Thesk. He is a large Goliath that has an echo image. During the fight, he managed to put a second version of himself out. There is this navigator, as I mentioned before, who is just a female drow who is not built for combat. The engineer, who's called Bramble, Bramble Spark, you've got to love it. The gunner, called Caliph. Then there's the deck master, she's the one that's went from the top floor to the bottom floor. She's called Ossa, that's the Tabaxi. There's the cook, Two Tails. There is that large displacer piece, and then there's also Val3 as the people on the ship. The ones that are probably more innocent is the cook, the deck master, and the navigator. Who do you want to speak to?
Deckmaster for sure.
This Tabaxi is trying to make sure that all the batteries are still in place. None have rolled and they're sort of broken open or are leaking out, essentially causing damage to the ship. And when you come down into the lower floor, you surprise her a little bit. She's like, "Oh, would you like to help me with some of these batteries? Make sure that they're back in the storage correctly."
I would love to help you.
What would you like to ask her, Jonny?
But tell me your ways.
My ways?
How is it that you have come so far in your life and still you are innocent of heart?
How am I innocent? I don't think I'd quite call myself innocent, my dear.
This is just what I've heard from the tales that are being told around the boat. Everyone's saying you're really innocent. Right?
Well, I just do my work day in, day out. I don't ask for more. I just work hard. There's nothing more to it.
Work hard.
I don't think there's any speciality to being particularly good.
So humble.
So hardworking and humble. I don't think she's got any more secrets to her ability.
Alright. I will meet you later, Osa. Are you going to Sionwrath as well?
Yes, well, we will be resting for a day to get new shipments. I'll be making sure that once we sell off all of this electricity, we're able to buy some new things to take some of the forts. Don't rely on electricity like the city does. So we'll be filling that up with lots of supplies to sell for higher prices.
Do you worship?
Do I worship? I have some level of faith, yes.
And who or what is it that you put that faith in?
Who or what is it that I put that faith in? Let's look at all my gods.
Get the pantheon out. Get your pantheon out.
I've got time.
It's such in-depth question, is it? You're going to have this ready for every NPC going
That's
forward.
it.
Now, this
Well,
is-
I didn't quite expect that.
My bad, guys.
Hey, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Sorry,
So-
no one expects the Dwarven Inquisition.
The Dwarven Inquisition. So,
That's why we killed them all.
Trolling this guy. I am
Anti-social.
so she says she worships Semet Amun, which you don't know that god off the top of your head. It feels very foreign to me, like it's not a religion of Ruin, which is the area we're within.
She's at the backseat, right?
Yes, she's the back to yes. It's actually a cat god. Yeah, it is actually a cat god. But it's more worshipped in other parts. Do you want to give me a religion check? Probably better way of doing that.
There's a 16.
16. So Semet Amun
Hit your
is
knowledge.
a cat god in Abyssos, which is the region of the It's the region of the world that's very inspired potentially by places like Egypt and other places like that. That is a god of the hunt primarily. So she might not be following it in the desire of she wants to hunt things, but I think she likes to travel, and she's focused her full life on traveling from place to place. Maybe there's a tie-in there. We're going to jump over to El Chiquito, and also to, I've forgotten your name.
White Wake.
What would you like to
What's
do?
the name of the god? Samet Usa.
Just put it away.
I'm in.
Come on, man.
I'm in. That's fine. I've got it from this guy.
I've got AMU with an umlaut.
Umlaut. Yeah.
The amount of detailed notes you've put on this character, it's not something you can like
Semet.
yourself as well.
I don't know. She's got a vibe I'm kind of with. But
If you want to know more about how she looks, because I've actually got notes of that as well, to be honest.
no, I don't.
Nah.
Oh, I know you do.
There's cat god.
So she has a sleek midnight furred tabaxi
Yeah.
with a displacer beast-like shimmer throughout her hair.
See?
And
Does that not work for you?
That does it. So
I could tell the second he said midnight fur, I was like, yep.
yeah.
This will be important narratively.
What would you both like to do as you're on the ship, as we're arriving towards Sionwrath?
So as we're arriving at Sionwrath,
Yes.
I will grab the captain aside. It's like, Captain, if I please, a word.
Of course.
As you know, El Chiquito Tormenta, champion of the Four Forts. I would like to keep my presence unaware.
Of course.
I do not want mobs coming to parades.
Yes.
I detest it, but I love it at the same time with passion.
Yes. When we picked you up, there was a lot of people who were trying to almost worship you.
Exactly. I'm almost out of signed photographs, but I keep a few in reserve. Of which, here, one for your friends.
You see him actually, a smile comes over his face. You see these electric blue eyes and like this long cloak made of really rich purple. Only called purple, you don't know what else it's called, but I love calling things like that. And you see, like, he's usually calm. You see this hint of a smile as if he is also a fan. He rolls it up and puts it in like a map tube that he's got on his bandolier. And you can tell that that's going to be a precious thing to him. So he goes, of course, I will make sure that the crowds do not see you. We're arriving in at the docks. Most people come to see the ship because it's very beautiful. But maybe if you guys just dress, or maybe you and your friends dress normally and just have look like your regular workers, nobody will believe the sight. So does the mask come off, by the way?
No, never.
Because like, that might be a bit of a giveaway.
Only
I'm not
when
gonna lie.
I'm dead will the mask come off.
Okay, no, I'm just saying that might make it easier. Do you have spells like disguise self?
Absolutely not.
Not in the slightest.
I am thinking the Japanese wrestler who wore a mask and then got embroidered in a sex scandal.
Okay.
And they were able to tell it was him because he kept the mask on. That's the level of commitment
this guy's got. Okay.
Yeah,
Commit war crimes. Mask stays on.
absolutely.
Well, I know like luchadors do take that very seriously and when they're seen in public. But yeah, so he is happy. He says usually the displacer beast goes for a walk once we get to ship, get to docks. That usually draws the attention and might give you the edge if you're wanting to sneak around or get out without being noticed.
That's absolutely fantastic idea, Captain. That is why you're the brains of the ship.
Exactly. He hands over a pouch of 15 gold pieces. He says, "This is your wages for the group, for all your hard work. Please share that amongst yourselves. You, as you're on your way over, you did help store the electricity within the batteries and help wherever you could work-wise. And he offered to give you 2 gold pieces each just for travel, but because of all the extra chaos that happened, I think he gave you a bit more. So 15 gold he's giving straight to yourself. You can choose to do what you wish with that."
I don't think so.
Of course, I will pass it off to my trusty little Kenku friend here.
Actually,
All 15.
Well,
Just
I'll say, remember and split this with each other.
holy shit!
It's the only word you didn't remember. Is there anyone
I
you're
remembered it
speaking
wrong
to?
as well.
Is there anyone you're speaking to as we've got like maybe 10 minutes at most before the ship arrives? Would there be anyone that stood out to you that you'd want to speak to? Or are you just, are you not much of a communicator?
No, I think like I'll just keep trying to be useful. so I see that Caleb's back to work. I'm very obviously don't make much noise. So I kind of follow up behind him. Caleb of Blackhold.
He gets a bit of a fright
And then I go,
around.
Dragons. Holy shit. That's all I do.
He says, "You really have a way with words, don't you? You cut right to the core with me with every conversation. We have spoke for days while we've been traveling, and you just seem to cut right to my very emotional center. There's something about you, Kenku. You really do reach the heart." He brings out this thing. Clearly, you made a connection on your travel. He brings out this tooth that's been has inscribed inscriptions on it. He hands it over to you. It's maybe worth a couple of gold pieces. He says, "So you'll remember me, another fighter who fights the good fight. Sorry I get commanding when I'm fighting."
Share this with Richard.
He says, "Don't share that with Richard. That's just for you, Kenku." He doesn't know your name. He calls you just Kenku the whole time. But for some reason, he took to you, and you have no idea why, because you didn't ever really speak that much to him.
Yeah.
But he decided you're the guy.
I have it in my hand. I go, just Kenku.
Just Kenku. There we go. You arrive in towards Sionwrath, and you see as you're getting lower and actually get into the water, because it can be both an airship and an actual ship, the water that bubbles up and hits you is boiling. Like maybe a couple of sparks, not sparks, droplets of it come up, is boiling to the touch. And you have to quickly wipe it off unless you've got some form of resistance to fire. As you arrive, those tendrils shape in and connect with the ship itself, so it's no longer taking all the space up in the dock. And there's a group of people that seem to be awaiting the arrival of the ship, some of which being workers that look to be trying to get batteries, other which look to be waiting for the displacer beast to go on its walk. They're there to see the ship arrive as it looks beautiful. This city is kind of fallen into disrepair. It is 3 massive sections, and only one part of the city is still in use. It looks quiet compared to maybe what you can imagine it once was. This used to be the jewel of an empire. This is now fallen to pieces. You can see all over the city there's these large basalt towers, and you see on top one of them there is a dragon who is currently sleeping, a blue skin with black markings around the scales. And you also see people from the Fivefold Flame, who are the religion that run this place, are currently coming to inspect the boat. There's 5 guards called the Flame Guard who are coming in to inspect the boat. What would you like to do as they are arriving? They'll be looking out for people.
Do we recognise that it's the same dragon? Yeah.
Yes, it's the same dragon, yes. Currently sleeping atop a large basalt tower. What would you like to do?
Well, the first thing we need to do is try and get in the city without obviously being spotted. So,
I don't think they like dwarves very much here, but that shouldn't be a problem for me.
Shouldn't be a problem.
understandable. Okay. If you are certain this is the case, I will ask no further questions.
Absolutely.
So you know
problem for me.
This ship is called the Gloomstalker, and you know that it will get investigated from top to bottom by guards unless a hefty bribe is paid. But there will be a space you can fit within some barrels and definitely hide. You both wouldn't be noticeable as people linked in with the Nightingales in any shape or form.
Yeah.
You've been brought here for a purpose. You've been brought here by the Mistweaver for a job. You don't know what that job is, but you wouldn't be noticeable. You potentially could be noticeable as a tie-in. So to get past these five guards, or the 5 flames, sorry, my bad, you'd have to either talk your way in, or bribe your way in, or sneak your way in. He probably needs to be the only one to sneak. What would you like to do?
It's fine. I don't need to sneak.
If you jump into a barrel, I would struggle with that.
I do not need to be in a barrel. I know myself, and these men will know me.
Okay, so you're going to try and talk your way out of this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So are you going to try to talk your way out of this with these guards?
Talk my way out the what? We're fine.
Okay, so these guards...
If someone wants to shove me in a barrel, I will reluctantly accept being shoved in a barrel.
Okay,
Sounds like a wrestler.
I'm too dumb to understand the ramifications of a dwarf being here. Genuinely.
I am also dumb. The only one with intelligence to
Can't speak.
yeah.
I would like to deceive the guards
Okay.
into the fact that I am like just so for the cause. So as they arrive, I will say, "Dragons, save the innocents," and then
That's all you say. Dragons save the innocents.
and then
Is there anything you've heard
and
before
then I would
from your
say
past?
I would also say, I do not need to sneak.
Give me a deception check first, please.
Do I get advantage
Definitely get an advantage.
for any reason? It's not that good. Oh, dirty 20.
Sorry, 20, okay.
There you go.
So they look towards you and they're a little bit confused because they've not seen many Kenkus in their time.
Better not be racist.
And like Kenkus are quite a rare creature. They're known to be cursed as a general rule. Not as in like not individuals,
if someone
but the
sees
race
them.
was
Oh,
cursed. If that
the
makes
race
sense, a
was
long
cursed.
time
Oh,
ago.
great.
So like
Right,
some people attribute like that curse to be still a living thing. Some people would say it's an ancient thing. This guy definitely doesn't assume it's something that's current. And he says, are you here? Don't you have a shop in the city? What is the name of that city? Shop, sorry. He's looking through some of his notes. Clearly, he's got some places he needs to arrive every day to make sure they are actually paying their dues and working hard.
Yeah.
And he can't
The
find
tax
the name
collector.
of. Don't you work in the Raven's Curiosity?
The Raven's curiosity.
Yes.
I say nothing.
Do you work there, or does your cousin own it?
Cousin own it.
Oh, well, fantastic. That shop is fantastic. They've always got some nice little treasures. What's that little treasure you got when you're just there? He's pointing towards the little tooth thing that you got just 2 minutes ago. It looks very fancy, that.
How did Caleb? He was also like, "This is for you."
You see this half orc, the tear coming down his eyes. Says, you're giving this to me for free? Oh,
For free.
fantastic. And he grabs a hold of it. And he's like, wow, this would go quite nicely as an amulet sort of thing. As he picks up a rope and ties it around his neck. He's with this large fang with like markings all over it. He seems ecstatic and he's just like, so here you come. Is this a friend of yours? Aye, good. You're quite a short one. Are you covering up your mask in any way, shape or form, or is your mask visible?
I would probably have the cape with the cowl up.
Okay.
Like, kind of hiding the mask. a
You
little
can maybe
bit.
see a little bit of the purple beard. It's purple, isn't it?
Purple.
He says, oh, you've got a little gnome with you as well. Hello down there, gnome.
Yes, I'm just a little gnome.
El Chiquito Tormenta.
I do feel that now that you said that, the cowl has to come up.
The words.
The words. El Chiquito Tormenta.
He looks towards you and he's just like, oh my, I didn't know you were playing here today. And he looks quite excited about the knowledge of like a lucha wrestler. He's just like, there's another one of you here at the moment, actually. Oh my goodness. What is his name? And he looks towards the other guy, and the other guy's just like, clearly doesn't follow
I
it.
step forward and I say,
No.
El Richard.
El Richard.
El Richard. That doesn't sound quite like it. Oh, what was the name?
Well, yes, he is called El Richard. He is my new tag team partner.
Oh, there's
Yes.
going to be a tag team fight. You see him like
Tag
getting
team.
really excited about the notion. He's
Yes.
just like, will it be no holds barred? Will it be a cage match? What sort of match are we looking for?
We have yet to work out the final details.
Oh, sorry.
We will accept
No
all the
spoilers.
terms.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I wish not to break the illusion of the show.
He says, well, be aware that there will be someone there watching. I will bring my family. We'll enjoy every second of it. You're playing in the Flame Citadel, are you not?
The Flames, that is exactly where I'm going.
So he points towards this large obsidian fortress in the distance. And he says, yes, the High Pyromancer has asked specifically for a wrestling show tonight. It's surprising you've got here in time. Fantastic. Excellent. Would you like a royal escort through the town?
No, please do not. I wish not. I like to live amongst the people as the champion of these people.
And El Ricciardo?
See.
He's looking towards you. He's like, what is your speciality? Are you luchadors? You don't have a mask on. Trying to look down, he just sees the beard.
I was not supposed to give my secret identity.
The mask is not what? Yes, I'm sorry, I'm afraid. Yes, I don't want to see you with your mask off.
And I'll grab the guy. This is my friend. Come, please. His secrets of the luchador. The mask.
Can you give me a group collective deception check, please? All three years.
Do you have a spell
Donnie, because you're last one, you get
luchador
advantage on this.
I can get one. No, I don't get anything that would get me advantage.
What was it saying?
Group deception. So I got 13. I would also like to. That's a nat 20.
I got
Nice.
that 20.
I got 13.
Yeah. So over, I was just looking for like everyone to get above 10. So I'm happy with that. So this guy's too annoyed to actually look at it too seriously. He's like, well, I look forward to the show. El Ricciardo. He's thinking to himself. He brings up a piece of paper. Says, if I get signature early, then perhaps I could be in the ground level of this. He hands this piece of paper over to you, looking for a signature, a little quill as well.
I do a little scribble on it.
Nice. And he sort of rolls up as a sort of thing of like, maybe this is like early merchandise. And he's quite happy.
As he walks away, I'd like to steal a tooth back.
Yeah, of course, if you give me a hand check, please.
Okay, that's 18.
18? Yeah, you managed to get it off the guard with no real problem.
I was hoping you were going to do that.
Yeah.
I was really hoping.
And you see that half orc, he can wipe away the tear now, and he's like,
I hold and I go, Caliph and Kenku.
he's dead happy, he's dead proud. You guys now have free access to the city. You know from what you've heard, there's 3 sections of the city. There's the Ember Hollow, which is the last bit of the city that's still getting utilised. That is like where the Flame Palace is, the Flame Citadel, I should say, where the guards' quarters is and where all the housing is. There's other sections. There's what's called the Ashen Quarter. That is what used to be probably the more regal end of the city that has kind of fallen to disrepair. Within that, it's got a thing called the Victor's Arch, which is where like the armies would march back in to celebrate like a grand victory, essentially. But that's fallen to pieces, and you even see bits of it shattered. Like when you're flying over, you probably see like bits of the ground caved in. The other section is called the Varenhold, and you know there was a very famous military camp that was there. That was the biggest fortress of all time built, but has now sunk underground with the weight of the stone that's been used because it's been disrepaired for so many thousands of years. So that's a basic outlook of the city. You're in the Ember Hollow. You know that the dwarfs will be in the Ashen Quarter, which is a section of the city that is derelict and nobody uses. So what would you like to do as you arrive in town? There's some things you could look out for, and if you want to look in this section, I can give you some points of interest, or you want to go straight towards the dwarven section of town, you can go straight there. What would you like to do?
I'm definitely immediately, as soon as these guys have wandered away, I'm gonna turn to El Chiquito, and say, have you got the sphere mask?
I can reach out to someone and we can get you one. It'll be fine. But again, you must earn the mask.
Well, this seems a bit more pressing than earning the mask.
Oh, very true. I will reach out to someone and we will get you a mask.
Although, did you not see the badass stuff that I did on the ship?
Tabaxi with midnight fur.
That's what you see. It's just hard.
Yeah.
This is my tabaxi with midnight fur. Sorry, as you were.
Yes. No. El Chiquito Tormenta saw your amazing fighting skills and I would be honored to share the ring with you. But yes, I will reach out to someone and we should get you a mask.
What do I have to do to earn the mask?
Let us see how you do on the ring. A true fight of a champion.
I'd like to use expert forgery to just make a mask.
Nice,
Just
excellent.
another one.
Yeah. You need to find a place to do it, so you need to sit down and spend time actually working on it.
Okay.
You need to find the fabrics, but that'll be easy enough to do. You
Okay.
need to find a place where you could potentially sit down and rest to do that. You could just throw it in your pocket. But a place where you can sit down and do that definitely could be a mask. As you're looking about this section of town, I'll give you what there is here. I want you all to do a perception check first, though. Well, a lot of perception checks so far, sorry.
I like perception.
Oh, good.
No, please, more perception.
More of it. All perception.
17.
There is.
26.
Okay, so unfortunately, you
27.
don't notice this in a 13.
Yeah.
But both you boys do. You see there is a poster that's been made up in the centre of this street, and you actually, as you look, you see there's a good few more placed in like billboards, if you think of it that way. It is a large Goliath with a luchador mask on, and it says El Draco Inferno. As it says, El Draco Inferno performing for one night only against mystery opponent.
Oh.
El Draco Inferno, there's flames surrounding his fists and feet, and he looks very strong, well built. The tattoos that are around his body are all flame inspired, dragon inspired. He is a luchador of some renown. You would know this guy as someone you have fought before in the past. The last time you fought beat you. And there's a level of frustration. You trained hard since that day.
But I have not seen the poster.
You've not seen
So
the poster.
I am turning around, and when it's like El Draco Inferno, it's like the mystery opponent. I'm standing. That's the section where it is that. Is that? So, my gentlemen friends, what shall we do this evening? I cannot think of anything that we could be possibly doing. Nothing at all on the cards.
I don't have the words. I've never heard anyone say this in my life.
I'll point the poster out and say, El Draco.
El Draco. That son of a bitch.
Is that a prop bit?
That's a real bitch.
It's the only one you had with you as well.
I mean, again,
Oh my goodness.
No one says that name. So you see, it says at the bottom of it, performing one night only in the Flame Citadel. So it is up in the very Citadel that I've mentioned before. What would you like to do in light of that? There is some other things you'd probably notice as you're walking through town. There's a place called the Leaking Chalice. There's a place called Raven's Curiosities. There's a place called the Ashen Steps, which is more of the Giant's Causeway.
Yes.
It's like that, but it's made of like it's volcanic stepstones as well,
Yeah.
leading down to the waters. There's a thing called Lantern Row, and you'll see one of the other posters that's around is talking about a festival happening not tonight but in 2 nights' time. As well as that, there's also a thing called the Steamwell, which is the centre of town. There's essentially the opposite of a sauna. It's like a cauldron, because this city is roasting. Being next to the Ignatius Sea, which is boiling, and there's also steam vents going throughout town, because this city is built upon essentially dragon breath, if you think about it that way. This place is roasting. That's a place where you can get some reprieve from the heat if you're particularly warm during the day. So it's siesta time. People usually meet in there as a meeting point. What would you all like to do?
Probably go to the Giant's Causeway, right?
I think we should be meeting up with the rest of the Nightingales to kind of try and get the lay of what we're kind of expected to do.
Okay. Yeah. Let's head to
yeah.
Darnhold. Nope. The Ashen Quarter.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head off, and as you're walking, you see a variety of strange things. The children here seem to be flying kites in the air, which are draconic in nature. There is children playing games that essentially would be quite violent evil if you were to look at it from the outside. It is dragons essentially breathing fire on dwarves. It is very much so a thing of like, and built in this city is hatred towards dwarven people, and you feel very uneased by this. When it comes to the notion of you wanting to potentially arrest people, these people would be one of the ones you would want to do, but they're kids. You couldn't do that. As you're walking through town, well, maybe you could. Who knows? They're playing games.
It feels like,
of-
have you played the Stanley Parable?
yeah.
Who's like, and he went through the left door, and he didn't arrest the children. He proceeds to arrest the children.
There's people saying rumours of a great black beast that's on the hunt, a creature that moves at night and slays, or at least makes people fearful and run back into their homes. There's rumours of things being stolen, and there's rumours of a part of town, the Ashen Quarter, being haunted. That's what you get as you're walking through town. That's what you hear. What would you like to do as you're continuing towards the Ashen Quarter?
Midnight fur.
Midnight fur. It's alright.
I love her.
And she's walking through town right now, that man.
Is she?
No.
Oh.
It's just the one beast, actually.
Did we not make this? I think
We
we made
made
the
the
same
very
joke
same joke.
during the last game, I think. I'm not sure.
It's a classic joke.
Hey, so are you just going straight towards the Ashen Quarter, yeah?
Yeah.
As you arrive in this section of town, there's an eerie feeling, like shadows move, and you feel like every way you look, there's sounds in opposite directions. You're being made to feel uneasy as you enter this space, but quickly you hear the sound of nightingale birds tweeting, just whistles in the air. And as you walk through what you clearly know to be an illusion, you see a dwarven brigade, a group of dwarfs who are magically singing and making this illusion appear to the outside, but to you see nothing now that you're inside it. And you see the Mistweaver that you know, a dwarf, strong and sturdy, looking towards you and saying, "Finally, you have arrived, my friends. It has been good to have you here. I need your help.
Of course.
How good are you at infiltrating?"
We'll put it this way, no one has ever seen my face.
Very helpful, but the mask is quite noticeable, if I might say so myself.
Yes.
How good are you at infiltrating, boys? This
I do
dwarf
not
is
need
old.
to stealth.
Was that?
I do not need to stealth.
What the kinky said.
Well, it seems like you're not a very good group. Do you have information for me? I got told you had found information from one of the Fivefold Flames forts.
Yes, we come with the Kenku. We deliver him with the message.
Kinku.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Holy shit. That's all we
Yes,
got.
there's dragons. Is that the entirety of the message you've brought?
Save the innocents.
Wow, you are one fantastic group. Do you know you had a mission
Hold
before
on.
you came? Sorry, I know Sabrina is stalking your piece of paper here.
No, we're
A mission
good.
before you came here. What information did you find out?
Ah, yes.
El Draco Inferno.
Yeah, so Draco Inferno is actually performing tonight.
The High Pyromancer is a man by the name of Serif Vaughan.
No,
We've got a slight hierarchy. There's a flame seeker called Torvath, and
I think I saw Tovat at Dovercourt. He slayed my brother.
yeah, that's the guy. And the leader of the sort of small enclave group is a guy by the name of John Kelt.
Yorn Kelt, yes, I know these people.
John Pun.
Were they the ones that led the charge on Sionwrath? No, that's Sionwrath, sorry. On Dovercourt.
They were indeed.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. I was actually looking for people to infiltrate the Flame Citadel, and Sabrina, don't fight me.
She's alright.
She doesn't usually do that, so. I was looking for people to infiltrate the Flame Citadel this very evening, and in fact, the reason why I've called yourself in is because I put together a fight with your old rival. One,
Son of a bitch.
if you go in, put on a show, maybe afterwards you could sneak about and find what I'm looking for. I need 2 sets of plans. I want to figure out what's under the city, in both the Ember Hall and also in the Varan Hall. When we go through the Undercity, I say Undercity, when I go through the veins of the city, which is like an underground network to get from place to place, there's the sound of a dragon breathing, and I wonder what creature this is. I want you to figure out this. As well as that, something is beneath the Varan hold, and I'm not sure what. I want you to get into the Flame Citadel and find any plans to do with these two things. Anything about what's under the Ember Hall, and anything about what's in the Varan Hall. Can you three do this for me? Dwarfs dressed as nightingales will be noticed. Yous will not. Even yourself, he points towards you, Richard. Not Richard, Robert, sorry. What was
Richard
it?
was
It
right.
was Richard, I was right, sorry. Richard, and says, you look so distinct as a dwarf, no one that's trying to sneak somewhere would look that way. So, like, surely, you might face some racism, but surely you wouldn't get noted as people purposely trying to sneak if you were with them, if that makes sense. And it's like the strangest double bluff that somehow works.
I'm really hoping that by the end of this mission I will have earned my luchador mask.
Luchador mask? He looks confused.
Of which, dear Mistweaver, do you happen to have a sewing machine?
We have stolen many things since being here. He leads you back to what is a small safe house. It's one of the large city buildings that is just completely derelict now, and he takes you to the basement that's within one of them. And within that there is a hoard of gold, silver, platinum, and a variety of things that's been stolen throughout town. He says, for the last month or so, we have been stealing what we can from people that would not notice it missing. From amongst this, yes, we have stolen a sewing machine. He brings
Stolen
out
a
this-
stolen machine.
We've stolen a sewing machine. And he brings out this
Stolen a stolen
this
machine.
large loom.
So they stole the sewing machine and then they made a stolen machine with the sewing machine. That's how I read that.
We've stolen the show.
Dyslexia. It's not good dyslexia, but I'm blaming that anyway.
Look, we stole a 3D printer to make a 3D printer.
And now we keep making 3D printers.
It can never fail.
It's like the underpants gnome. You know, steal underpants, question mark, profit. It's exactly what's going on here. Steal sewing machines, make sewing machines, profit. That's what's going on here. He says, you can use this if you wish. I suppose to make disguises to get you into the Flame Citadel, yes?
Exactly.
Perfect. He says, you will need a bit of time to rest. The fight's not till this evening. There's a couple of hours before that time comes. So rest, recover, get your strength back. And your rival, I believe, has got a few more tricks up his sleeve. Would you like me to tell you anything about him, or you want to go in and see for yourself?
El Draco Inferno.
Son
of a
Wait, how many pencils did you bring?
I don't know how many I have in that bag. But I'm going to keep the bit going.
Would you like to know anything about him, is really the question, or you want to go in and face it blindfolded, if you will? Not literally, obviously.
What has that son of a bitch been doing?
He talks about a new move that he's developed, where he feigns defeat, and then suddenly, almost like stepping on flames, like they're platforms, comes up and does a flying knee to the face. So he talks about this like, you think the fight will be over, but it's not. It's like what should I call it? The feigning. What should I call it? The feigning what? What do you think, guys? If there been a knee to the face, the feigning.
Rising Phoenix.
Rising Phoenix, quite like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Rising Phoenix is what he's called it, as this sort of like massive jump up with a big flame burst from the knee. It's supposed to be like his finishing move, but he makes it seem like he's given up, about to fall, for dramatic purposes, but also to trick the enemy at the same time. That is the move that he's developed and honed over the last 2 years, since last you saw him.
That deceitful son of a bitch.
He always fought dirty. He always fought dirty.
He did.
For now, you're going to have a couple hours to rest. You're within the Ashen Quarter.
Are we?
The Ashen Quarter got a couple of things that are quite notable, but they're all broken down and not really once what they were. So there's, I think of the Shattered Plaza, which is like where all these illusions are and getting shown off. And there's lots of traps in there that people that come through the illusion get caught and would get killed because you can't let people find out what's happening. There's the cloisters, which is like a bunch of old shrines made of obsidian that you'd be able to potentially investigate. And there's this large Victor's Arch you'd be more into. But to be honest, this section of town is more for if you like architecture. There's cool architecture here. The things that are notable would probably be within the actual Ember Hollow itself, where the people are, because nobody's out here except from the dwarfs. And the only thing you could really do, I suppose, is meet more dwarven members of the group. But you've already met a whole bunch of people at the ship, so I don't know what you would rather do as a group, if that makes sense. What would you like to do?
Are there any like followers of Duvid in the sense that I am?
Within the group of Nightingales?
Yeah.
Give me a D20. Roll a D20 first, please.
6.
6. So I was just doing positive or negative, so I was just doing half. So yes, there will be. There's a woman called Sheila Windwhisper. She is a young illusionist who has been brought in by Durnick recently. However, she is somebody that doesn't worship Duvid, but has a lot of admiration towards Duvid. Duvid is the original dwarf, for those that do not know, who founded the first dwarven city. And in this world, dwarfs were first. So like, he is supposed to be like the original person, the person that everyone came from. So there's a lot of admiration for the individual, but the only race that really would do that would be dwarfs. Everyone else care more about their own people. So yeah, Stella Windwhisper. She's a 20-year-old dwarf, if you think about it in human years, who's just started working with the Nightingales and starting to learn what illusion magic is. She's got long brown braided hair, and she also has a couple of your tenants written on her arm. Not all of them, just a couple.
David.
What would you like to do? David.
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 I'm gonna approach Sheila Windwhisper, and do like I know her previously, right?
Yeah, you'd have known her because she would have been the places that you would have went to enforce the law. She would have been part of that and helping you a little bit.
Yeah, nice.
So maybe you met her a couple of times. You don't know her too well, but you know her.
So I'll approach her and say, Sheila, good to see you again.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It's been quite a long time. It's Robert, isn't it?
It's Richard.
Richard. That's me as DM, not her. It's Richard. I've got myself on a page.
Oh, I thought she was being like
Yeah,
passive aggressive.
No.
I know.
It's
That's what I was
Richard, isn't it? Yes.
It is.
Yes, well, it's been quite a long time. How's your cousin doing?
My cousin,
Yeah.
the one in rehab,
Yes, the one in rehab, yes.
he's doing a lot better.
He's doing a lot better. He was over in Dovadur, wasn't he?
That's right.
Yes.
I've been
What was he
meaning,
in rehab for?
I've been meaning to visit him, but he had real substance abuse problems.
Yes.
The whole of Duvidor before shit went down. And, yeah, it's been a bit of a problem across the society as a whole. Really taking up substances, especially among the youth, and there's a crying shame. I've really been trying to preach the good word to try and get kids off the street and get some soup in their bellies instead of hard narcotics.
What hard narcotics are available for dwarfs? You know me asking.
Mostly spice and shimmer glitter.
Shimmer glitter is a real bad one, yeah.
And
Because that's taken from the Vidium. You scratch off the end of that and you snort it. It's really bad for you, definitely.
I try not
Little
to,
flakes.
I try not to talk out loud about how you take it because it's a slippery slope. Once we have a conversation about it, next we'll be 14 days down the mines. But
So what it does to you? Makes you in the night. Oh, I've had a real
The junkies, they yearn for the mines.
Oh, I love that as a concept. These dwarfs.
but
I've
They
been
just want to
digging for
dig, man.
days.
They just want to dig.
I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. That's it.
Someone sing Diggy Hole. I need that in my vocabulary.
It's good. It's good.
But I'm trying to get him on the straight and
He's
narrow.
writing down shimmer glitter.
I'm trying to get him on the straight and narrow these days because it's dangerous. You
It's
just
dangerous stuff.
work yourself to the bone.
My question is, what does it do to other races? So to dwarves, it makes them dig down underground. Is it the same for everyone? Or is it like inspire the hardest form of work for everyone?
Elves have mad orgies.
So dwarfs, the same equivalent to elves. So orgies, digging holes, the same.
You know
Yeah, they're both involve holes. So
And you're really dirty after both. That's it. So that's it.
You know
You're real sure.
what our cultures are like. It's dangerous. You know, humans are just kind of a nothing race, so it has no effect on them whatsoever. But
It has no effect on humans. Nice.
I'm worried about what it might do to the dragon folk.
Yeah, that's a good question. So what would it do to dragon folk? So
It's never happened before. Never recorded history.
there is so that's taken from the flates of the video. As I said, there is a sickness that's going around this city, and in fact, it's going around a lot of the world. A lot of Ruin, a lot of Karna, which is the two land masses of this area, and people are getting sick from the ash that's in the sky from this, because it's not meant to be snorted. It's not meant to be burnt. It's meant to be snorted. So yeah, there's a lot of people getting incredibly sick due to this dividium in the air. The ashes are causing people convulsions. Some people are dying. It's pretty horrible, to be honest.
You think it's some sort of a substrate of shimmer glitter, like some sort of a shimmer ash?
Well, I think it's the dividium, rather than getting ingested into the body raw, burnt away, and like all the good stuff, if you will, dissipates, but the stuff that's left turns into this ash that floats through the air.
It's quite alarming, actually.
What do you do now? You know this information because you're near him.
Are we here?
You can be if you want to be. So, it means you can now know these words.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
I was so close to being like, I'm taking a bump.
What's it doing, gnomes?
What's it doing?
Wrestling gnomes. Do we have some?
That's the fact.
We have some.
Do we have?
Stella's she's winking towards you.
Oh, Stella's got some.
Us followers of Duvid, we got to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
If I was to see anyone taking any of that shit, I'd do what I did to my cousin.
So in rehab.
Take him into rehab.
That's it. Well, it makes perfect sense.
An act of
You
love.
leave some
You do-
dividium and you just snort it.
And until he devotes himself to Duvid, he's going to stay in rehab.
That's the way. The only way is to get in the 12-step program. All steps are about Duvid. That's it.
That's
So
right.
definitely, I like that.
I think I'll turn to El Chiquito and be like, Shimaglita. You take some dividium and you shave it. And I'm like describing how we're gonna go and get high.
I filled out the notebook.
Yes.
The best of gear.
I remember that night back in '94.
Yeah, what does it do to gnomes? What does it do?
See, part of me's thinking like,
Did it help him wrestle?
yeah, I'm thinking 90s wrestler level energy.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like no need to breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Just all in. That's it,
exactly.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Just the pure adrenaline of.
But
Let
the
me
next-
talk to you,
the
brother.
next day is like heart palpitations. You're like on the toilet the whole time. Like it's a real bad downer. But during the day that you're on it,
Oh, yeah.
it's fantastic.
No
So-
Gnomish luchador has lived past 30.
Yeah, exactly. So, but in like gnome years. So
Yeah.
hopefully. So, because that would be like a child gnome. So, so yeah. So,
I'll waddle up to Sella.
Sella.
Yeah. Shimaglita.
and she's her nods to get a thing. I mean, so if you look at the tenets that's on her arm,
Oh.
Richard, sorry.
Yeah.
The fact that you've said it so many times now is
Yes,
it's a
I'm sorry.
perfect joke.
But it's more so I really start with names that are the same, starting with the same letter.
Yeah.
I really can't piece
right.
it together. So down. There's Richard. So you notice the two tenets she's got in her arms. None of them are about drug usage. So like one of them would be like drug usage in your arm would be someone like into that. I don't know what you want to have your tenant be called, but for her, it's more about like the notion of like murder being wrong and thievery only being allowed if in response to great evil. As the two that she's got on her arms. Is it really different than your tenants?
No, that's definitely one of the top 5.
Yeah.
It's like a Watch Mojo top 10 list.
That's it. Does it change often? Does it like, move up and down? Does it?
Yeah, they shift around all the time.
Depends what
Yeah,
mood you're in.
they need to remake the videos every year or so just to update. And just,
What's your best Watch Mojo voice? That's it.
Number 10. Burger King foot lettuce.
Nice. I like
The first thing you want on your tenant list is suppressing the opposition.
it. Nice. I like it. Suppress the opposition.
Yeah.
This is good. She doesn't have that marked on her arm, and with you standing there, she wouldn't do anything. But you have a feeling that if Richard wasn't there, she would potentially sell you. Stella will sell you stuff.
Can I investigate her pockets?
Yeah.
To see if she's got any on her. Sure. Investigation. 18.
There is a small dusting of powder from her right pocket.
Can I just
You want to hand?
shove my feathers in her pocket?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm gonna use my lucky. It's a 4 again. I'm gonna use another lucky. Okay.
Does not say you have to use the next response?
You have to. Oh well. Okay. It's fine.
No, read what it says just in case. So I think it would have been 5
Nah,
or 5
you're
or
right.
E.
I think you're right.
There's more so I think.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Do you have to take the second?
That's amazing.
Just keep rolling it. Did you guys just hold hands behind my back?
Sorry.
No, we're looking at the same thing. We're coming up with a similar idea for the next bit.
That's fine. No. So that's a. What?
Second.
16.
16. That's still pretty good. I don't know why you're thinking that's so bad.
Well, because I rolled a
So-
4.
Yeah, lucky now you need to call it ahead and it just gives you advantage.
She was distracted. She got a 10. She's distracted by the conversation she's having. You would potentially get though that you clearly made eye contact about like the thing with you. So she might assume afterwards that you've taken some. But yeah, you're able to take
I got
take
it.
the pouch. So
Cool.
there's a pouch of this
Shimmer glitter.
this shimmer glitter, which is a silver powder with what looks to be small gems broken up within it.
Oh. So it's like shatter.
Kinda a little bit, yeah. So, but it's a pouch, maybe that's got like 1 ounce in it.
1 ounce.
It's
An
half-
ounce of shimmer glitter.
Half shimmer glitter.
How many uses? That seems like
What's the street value?
What is the street value of an ounce
I
of
don't think
shimmer
this
glitter?
is sold in Sionwrath. So
So that means
you're
it's even more
unaware.
expensive.
You're
It's a
unaware how much
seller's
this would
market.
cost.
Wait,
me a-
Should we-
Simon's mostly humans, right?
This
Yes.
is the
So it
second
has
campaign
no effect on the
Where you stole drugs.
where I've contemplated starting a drug empire within session 1.
I like that because that suggests that in other games, by session 6 or 7, you'd be like, right, okay. Session 1?
Weirdly enough, the other campaign, it wasn't D&D, it was a Lord of the Rings campaign. And we were just like, the ring? No. Weed.
That's it. Selling some old Toby on the fly,
Yeah.
that's it. So,
I
to
bet
be
those
fair,
hobbits
we know
have
what he's
some
talking
good
about.
ganja.
So, is there anything you want to say to Stella? So,
live well in Duvid's light.
she says, and also to you, my brother. And she puts her head to her hand just like that.
I do the same.
There we go. A mark of respect. What would you like to do now that Stella's at your eye with? I'm gonna roll a D8,
What?
and that's how many hours it takes her to realise it's gone.
Oh, okay, go for
Okay.
it.
3 hours, and she'll notice it's gone, and she'll assume potentially it's yours. You won't know.
Will be gone.
She'll assume because she's made that eye contact about it. She obviously suggested she might sell it to you, but yeah. So what would you like to do?
What's doing that? This is there. My colleague Richard, I have designed the beautiful costume for you. We shall make this. I'm showing him a blank piece of paper actually.
Yeah. So you want to spend time creating. What's your name going to be properly for as a performer? Will it be a Richardo, or what would it be?
I would defer to
El Rata Elegata? Oh,
El Chinkara. El Chiquito.
So,
I'm thinking Broadbean. No, I'm just not.
we could go down this route of we try and get what we call in the industry cheap heat. With you being a dwarf, we just play into the dwarf. And we go through the entire way. So we get you a traditional dwarven clothes. Make you look.
Because to the person you're fighting is going to be like fire based, and that's a big thing within dwarven culture. Sorry, not with dragon based cultures. That makes sense. So you're already going to kind of be the heel in this scenario anyway.
Yes.
So having like
that's quite a fun idea.
having a manager or like an extra fighter or something that's
It's
heelish.
like Punch and Judy or something.
Yeah.
What colour? So you're like green and purple.
Greens and purples.
What colour your beard?
He's all
is it
brown, isn't he?
You're browny,
Yeah,
yeah.
all brown.
All browny.
All
yeah.
brown.
Brown all the way down.
That's it.
Would you like an accent
Was
colour?
was brown in Spanish?
Oh. I don't know.
Let's look this one up.
Okay. I see while they're talking about how it's gonna look and all that stuff. How it's gonna Marron.
No, is it really?
Yeah.
Like in Spanish.
that's
Like in French.
Yeah.
Look at that. Romantic languages. You could be the Pero Marron.
Or El Castaño.
Oh.
The brown-haired one.
I like that.
El Castaño.
El Castaño.
I'll go off to. What did you say it was? His curiosities,
Or Moreno.
and see if he's got some
Yeah.
fabrics.
Scroll. You're right at the top of my notes here. Yeah, so I think it's the Raven's Curiosities.
Yeah. I'll go
Yeah,
to the
so
Raven's curiosities.
You head into town and you get to this shop, and outside it, it's just got like an eagle swooping and grabbing up something shiny from the ground. And as you walk into the store, this is heaven for you. There is shiny things absolutely everywhere.
No.
For any other humanoid,
Oh,
this would be the
no.
biggest mess you've ever seen. But for you, this is like heaven. So as you walk in, you see this Kenku that's currently got both feet attached to a piece of wood that it's holding itself up on, and it's currently restocking shelves at like the top bit. And really, what it's doing is just cramming in shiny things into more shiny things. And as it sees you, it gets comes down to the ground just like oh.
Wait, this is a Kenku as well.
It's a Kenku as well. Kenku runs this shop. That's why the guy later on thought that you were related to this guy.
course.
And it says, Simon! Puts out a wing towards you. Simon!
No one said your name, God. I just realised this.
Somebody would have said your name before, I assume, so...
Just Kenku.
Just Kenku! And it shakes his best hand.
I like how I was imitating you, imitating me, and it just keeps getting deeper.
Just keeps going down and down and down.
Just Kenku.
Just Kenku. And it's clearly trying to cobble together a collection of phrases that it's said before. It puts a wing out and says, shiny things, many shiny things. As it points always towards it, it says, one free shiny thing. As it points towards you, looking to all these fancy things. I think because you're a Kenku, it's decided you get one free shiny thing on it. Everything else will
nice
cost
roll.
something. One nice
roll.
thing. Was that?
What a nice roll.
Yeah.
Can
I've
I
never seen
investigate?
another Kenku here, so of course you can. Give me an investigation roll, please.
Oh, that's it. 6 plus 12.
Is that not right?
Nah, I was had a dot at the bottom. So I will pick a shiny thing.
Yeah.
Do you have shiny things?
So what was your roll again, sorry, Matt?
It was a 12.
12? Cool. So as you're looking around, there's something particularly takes your fancy.
Sweet.
As you look up and down, there's something that's just shinier than everything else that's been on offer before. And as you get close, there's this coin. It doesn't look to be gold, it doesn't look to be silver, it doesn't look to be platinum. It's something entirely different. And actually on one side, it's got the image of a dwarf, and on one side it's got the image of a dragon. And as you sort of pick it up, something just peers into your soul, and you can tell that this has got a light to you, and you're not sure what it does. What would you like to ask the Kenku, or would you like to just pocket it?
Shiny thing.
One free shiny thing, as it points towards this.
shiny thing.
Free shiny thing.
Free shiny thing.
nods just like this. It points.
It's like when you hold the microphone too close to the speaker, you're just getting that feedback.
Just both screaming at each other.
He can't describe what this thing is because he's not heard somebody say what this thing is.
Oh,
so you're both
no
in
one's
this
gonna
unfortunate
know.
circumstance.
Shiny thing! Free shiny thing!
Free shiny thing.
Free shiny thing!
And it noise just like this. Free.
A few hours later.
You guys have been like looking around for ages for your Kenku friend. What's he known as again? It's just Kenku. You've been looking around for
I have a
Kenku
name.
for so long.
Do you guys
I
know
know.
the name?
Have you said your name?
White Wake.
White Wake.
White Wake.
So,
White Wake.
have you said your
Can
name
we
around
give you a
it?
nickname?
You can't write.
Why do you not like White Wake?
Nothing's wrong with White Wake.
He's got like a wee tuft of white hair.
Yeah.
Hey, as you've been looking around the Ember Hall for hours, you spend a little bit of time in that steam well to get a bit cooler again. You're looking around, and finally you notice this store, and you're like, "Oh, there's a Kenku in the front of it." And as you, or at least it's called Radiant's Curiosities, you walk in and you see both these Kenkus going, "Free shiny thing."
Free shiny thing!
My good colleague,
My good
Weatherwing, with the name bar and everything coming up.
Weatherwing.
Wrong picture!
Weatherwing goes behind this guy as well.
Edit,
So-
White Wing.
I rap on the door.
It does the noise back that you're doing as you chat.
Free shiny thing?
Free shiny thing.
Amazing.
Free
Did I do
shiny
an
thing!
investigation? roll?
Yeah, but it's going like this. She's just saying, it's just like, no.
That's what I
Right, you look around this entire space, and you're managed to you see something that's not shiny. So everything else is like trying to draw the attention of people that would want it. You see something that's like buried as if it's nothing because it's not shiny like everything else that's here. And as you dig through all these articles that would really stand out, you find this dark and dusty
lamp.
thing.
It's a dirty lamp, which I wouldn't clean it though.
I pull it out of the sort of dust and cobwebs and whatever that's surrounding it. And
It is a dusty old lamp.
Oh my god, did I call that?
You did call it.
I point it towards the Kenku and say, free shiny thing?
And no, he shakes his head and says, 300 gold pieces. 300 gold pieces.
Share this with Richard.
Can
I
you
give you tingle.
Can you give me a insight check? You get it with advantage.
Me? Okay.
Can I... Oh, am I rolling as well? Inside?
Yeah.
That's a 24.
This creature
25.
clearly doesn't care about this artifact, and is just upselling it for the sake of upselling it. You can tell that he's just. This should be one of the lesser items, not one of the greater. Or maybe even you think that as well, because this isn't shiny. Why would this be worth money?
Yeah, I got a 19 insight as well.
You actually see on the board there's like a 10,000 gold pieces for the shiniest of things. So like a 1,000 piece for shiny things. You see like 500 gold pieces for like moderately shiny things. 200 gold pieces for like mid things, and 100 gold pieces for like dirty. That's literally that's the entire pricing system.
Brilliant.
That's it.
It's like a scale,
Yeah.
like shiny to dirty.
Shiny to dirty. The
And-
dirty things are worth nothing. The shiny things are worth it all. So that's good,
So-
like little gems that are
Can
clearly
I-
fake, still worth thousands of gold pieces.
Can I take it out of his hands and hold it by the scale and go, 300 gold pieces! Free thing.
Free thing? No. Free thing? No. Give me a persuasion roll with that, please.
Yeah, can I do a persuasion? I've got.
Yeah.
Can
Or you
I?
could help me.
You can give me a separate one. You can give me a separate
I
one.
mean,
Oh, we
you
do
can-
separate ones, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nah, fair.
On top of this, I'm gonna turn back to the Kenku and change my intonation from like a question to free dirty thing. Like, I'm telling you, this is a free dirty thing.
Roll an intimidation or...
Oh my goodness.
Are you going intimidation?
I mean, persuasion's
Persuasion.
fine.
Okay,
It's okay.
21.
21. It shakes its head. It says, no free, cheaper though. Cheaper though. Cheaper though. Give price.
I've got 59 gold pieces on me.
59 gold pieces on me.
Did you take the 10 that I gave you?
I've got 69. It's a nice number.
Nice. I think that
Nice.
16. Say again, please.
69.
69 gold pieces.
What
It's one more.
My friend,
One more?
I feel I may have something that could help you. And I pull out a limited edition signed poster of El Chiquito Tormenta.
Is this a colour portrait or a black and white portrait?
I would say yes. This will be the coloured one. This will be
Okay.
like the with the
It's the
Sunburst.
holographic.
the shiny version. That's exactly what it is. Yep. The rare, not a poster. Rare shiny.
Tell me how you said
El
that again.
Chiquito trading card.
Is that what you call El Chiquito trading card? Can you say it for me, please?
So yes, it's in the little protector sleeve and everything like that as well. It's just like, of course, I can offer you
And
these.
can I do
Of course, I can offer you this.
Can
I
I
was looking
do a
towards
shining
Wolfies.
smite on the poster? I'll
Yeah, you're so bright.
spend a level
Oh,
2
yeah.
spell
Too
slot.
big. I could
Hey.
do a minor
Shining
illusion.
smite.
I could do an illusion.
I mean,
Yeah.
that works as
That's,
well.
I feel like that makes way more sense.
Yeah, wait a minute. I've got thaumaturgy. I can make this thing look shiny. No way.
There you go. Someone
So-
told you that, boy.
So this Kenku looks. Say it again for me, please, sorry.
The El Chiquito trading card.
El Chiquito trading card, and it looks towards both you and says, 69 gold pieces. El Chiquito trading card. Quite asking for both for it.
See.
Trading. And I just point at the card. Trading. And then I point at the lamp. Trading.
No trading.
Trading.
No trading. As it's saying, 69 gold.
And we're all in the shop, dude.
It wants both. It's what
Trading.
it wants here. So
Yeah, I'll hand over the 69 gold.
nice.
Yes, my friend. It means nothing to me. And I've got like a deck of cards.
This thing just sees shiny. That's all it sees. It takes one of the shiny things and it goes and it puts it up. See where the top marked price is?
Oh my gosh.
And it places it next to that. It glues the protective sleeve against it so that it's still visibly up there shiny. And it's like, oh, it was quite excited. And it just goes, take Dostiti. Take Dostiti. As if
Just-
it's nothing.
Just out of interest,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of do want to do a shining smite right next to it because it makes it like bright light in a 5-foot radius.
You don't have to
Yeah.
land an attack.
Yeah, I'll if I attack the ceiling just below the poster, or where was it on the ceiling? Did you say?
So I put it up essentially on the wall. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
like just below,
Yeah.
so it's kind of underlit.
yeah.
Roll damage.
Yeah, we changed it from poster to trading
I
card.
mean, I can
I'll let
roll,
you take minimum
I
damage.
can roll to hit. Does
10
Yeah.
Does it?
does a 25 hit
Yep.
the wall?
Are you just doing minimum damage?
I'll do minimum
Yeah, no
minimum
worries.
damage.
So like a big chunk of the ball sort of like cuts off, but like this bright light shines up onto the card, and he goes oh, and goes up and makes like a new line and puts it even further up as if it's shinier than the shiniest thing, and it's just like oh, and he sort of sits back down and says, one more
Yes.
free thing.
Free
And it points, because it looks towards you and sees your mask, it points towards a bunch of this fabric that looks really fancy and bright and shiny, of various colours, and it's pointing towards as if saying, did you see, I think maybe it says your name but with a different voice. El Chiquito, no, it's,
Yeah, El Chiquito.
El Chiquito.
no,
El Draco
no.
Inferno.
El Draco Inferno, as he points up to the points towards the other clothing, as if he knows of another person. And in fact, actually starts looking out and he sees this just a rubbishy wee card that's not really that well done, and he puts it at like sort of the midway point, so and just places it up so it shows you far above him.
That is
but
right.
it's still shiny.
Mid card. It's a very meat card.
Meat card, very meat card. And it points
For
towards
the
all these
wrestling
fancy
fans,
things.
that's a great joke.
You know this. Set you up. You had to go. Are you wanting these fabrics as well? He's willing to give you just for free.
Yes.
You get your fabrics, and we're going to have a montage of the three yous creating this fabric. What are you doing in this montage? Are you practicing your moves?
Can we start? I'm in a freezer punching meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are training and I'm just sitting in the sewing machine. And they're doing like fun fighting stuff, and then occasionally you'll come back and be like, that's just how it is.
So like after this training montage
Yeah,
takes
right
the
up a
whole
hill.
2 hours of
Yeah.
what time you got left.
Swimming in the
You're showing
boiling
them all your
sea.
moves.
Yeah.
You're making
He's
them
pulling a boat in.
He's hanging off one of the tendrils of the displacer
Yeah.
beast, pulling himself up.
Punching a dragon.
He's climbed up the basalt tower, fighting that blue dragon.
You sent him at the lava steps, he's running up the lava steps.
At the
It
end,
ends with us in the cold sauna with some ale, just like,
Us just snorting a line of sugar glitter. Back to the sewing machine, but your eyes are like bugging out.
and then,
I'm under the sewing machine.
then you're just digging a hole again for some reason.
Cuts to 14 days later.
You come out of the mine.
Come out of the mines, and I'm Jack.
You're ready.
It's just the next day on the toilet. Let's just leave it at that. No, so I like he's in that little sauna at the end of all that, resting in the freezing cold, a nice cold beer held over the channel of essentially liquid nitrogen come up the top, making the beer cold to the taste. You drink it and you feel rested. You all get a full long's rest just from this montage scene because that is funny.
But then you also take 2 points of exhaustion from the shimmer glitter.
That is where we're going to end today's game.
Oh my goodness.
With a little Nightingale montage. Thank you very much for that fun. I'm crying ever so slightly, which is always good.
thank you, Johnny.
You might have noticed we have a guest with us today, not a usual member of No Danger. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us more about you?
Hello, I am Greg. I am from a new channel that we're starting up called the D20 Social, which is going to be on TikTok and Instagram, and it's going to be lots of DM advice and player advice and basically interesting little tidbits and things about D&D and other TTRPGs and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, GM advice after this session. What are you going
Mostly.
to tell me?
Oh yeah, you have to do a
player
hard
advice.
crit. Do a
Hey,
hard
what's the
crit.
advice you're telling us as players and as the DM for this session?
Yeah.
What have we just got to do better?
You've pretty much nailed
Oh.
everything
I'll
on there
give you that
for it.
fiver later.
It's fantastic. You're a different DM to myself. You have names prepped for everything there, and I love that. One of the big tips that I always give my new DMs is if you're trying to think of names, have an IMDb page open or a sports team
I like
page
that,
open.
actually. That's pretty cool.
And then it's like if your players go, oh, what's the name of this barkeep? Oh, he's
That's
Shanks
person.
Haversham. Like,
That's it.
and just do stuff like that.
That's great.
So that's a good sort
Right.
of hint tip that someone told me.
Johnny's
And
writing that down.
he's taking copious
No,
notes now.
I always think Kobe's notes. So,
Do you know,
No,
next session you're going to have like the WWE roster up.
because I was going to do Dragon Lee, but then I thought that was a bit too on the nose. So I don't think I've got it open today as well. So I usually use Don John, which is like an old school one
John's
actually.
great.
So
Yeah.
they usually just give me random this, that, the next thing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really think of random curiosities, so they're all me. So I'm so glad as soon as I started to say what I brought out.
I was like,
I
this
knew
is a
exactly
cave of
what it was.
wonders, and you went, it's
And
a dirty thing, and I'm like, oh, that's going to need to get cleaned, it's going to be a genie in
we're
a
just in the
lamp.
same wavelength. So for next session, let's see just how off the rails we can get, because we now have a Dragon Rider in one game and somebody with a potentially genie's lamp in the other. We'll see how that goes. We shall catch you in the next one. Always good to see you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.